from Mauer Penitentiary. Tonight, nearly a decade after his videotaped confession was thrown out on technical grounds, and after countless judicial appeals, a convicted serial killer will finally face justice. This is Brandon Worth, and I will be with you throughout the evening as we witness live the execution of Jeremy Dillon.
Clear. Kill the sound.
Okay, good. Listen, I want you to make sure you get shots of each of the victims' faces so we can superimpose the logo on top and play nicely, okay?
Hey, Fez, make sure Tyler gets this book, will you? Check it out. 28 pages. Thicker chapter than Ted Bundy. Good pictures, too.
I'll take care of it, my man.
Good.
Now you better start thinking about taking care of yourself. You know you won't be on this journey alone. God will be right there, waiting to take you in his arms.
Yeah?
I kid you not, my friend.
You made it come for you, Jeremy. You be strong in there now. You just hang tough.
Big celebrity roast tonight, huh, Ward?
Just trust in the Lord, Dillon.
Yes, with the chaplain. He's going to give you the last rites.
Hello, Jeremy.
Thank you for coming, Father. Tell me, is there any comfort you can give me?
Will you ask God for his forgiveness and to have mercy on your soul?
Look into my eyes, Father. Do you see a man worthy of redemption?
I see a man who's gone down the wrong path. I see a man who can ask God's forgiveness and be saved.
Saved? From what? Hell? You're afraid of hell, not me.
It's not too late. Jeremy, let me give you the last rites.
I don't need your God. I can give life or take it away. You should have seen the last rites I gave those girls. You can fuck off now.
That's it. It's time, Jeremy.
Yeah. We don't want to hold up the big show, spoil all your fun.
There's nothing fun in this for me. Let's go.
Going down, all right? Come inside. Get inside. Stay strong, brother.
I want to see Sparky!
I want to see this. Just remember what I said, friend.
Don't forget, pussy boy, when they hit you with those 2,000 volts, you're gonna piss and shit your pants. That'll make you a big star, huh?
Bigger ratings than you'll get, motherfucker. I am out of here.
Big star!
I'll whiten the chair for your fat ass.
Yeah. Keep the spirit. Peace out.
Stinking piece of shit.
All right, but you're down, baby. Hey, come on, little sister. Step up and get your bets in. The odds are good, the risk is no. Well, if it isn't the lovely Larry, what can I do for you today, pal?
This is what I want, man. I want 20 bucks on 5 after for the start time. I want another 20 bucks on 11 minutes for the length. And this last 20 is on 12/16 for the time of death. You got that, Heidi?
Man, you sure you want to do that?
And place the bets, man.
It's a stupid way to bet, but what the hell, it's your
Place my
money. Ain't no
fucking bet,
crowd.
man.
Come on, there's
Yo,
plenty of
chill.
time to get your bets in here.
The families of Jeremy Dillon's victims have begun to file into the death chamber viewing room. Entering now is Lydia Stedman, whose sister Mary was Dillon's first victim. Following the death of her sister Mary, Miss Stedman founded SOMV, Survivors of Murder Victims, and has become a staunch supporter of victims' rights.
Hey, Larry. See her?
Hey, what about it?
She don't know me. She got nothing on me. And she has kept me in here through 3 parole hearings.
You're sure one whining pussy bitch, Howard.
I'd like to put her bony ass in that chair.
Governor Thorpe is now arriving. The governor makes state history tonight. He will be the first sitting governor to personally attend an execution. And Matt Santos, Jeremy Dillon's attorney, appears to be the last to arrive. Mr. Santos, it was his brilliant maneuvering that repeatedly delayed this execution. But tonight marks the end of his work on behalf of Mr. Dillon.
They trusted me. Just wanted to dominate them. At that moment, I was gone.
By the power vested in me, by the state of Florida, I do hereby and forthwith commence the execution of the state's sentence of death upon you. And may God have mercy on your soul. Any last words, Jeremy?
Words. No.
It's showtime, Larry. The hood is on. He's in the chair. Let's get ready to sizzle. 10, 9, come on, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remain in your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Remain in your seats, please. Now we have a backup generator. It'll be up and running momentarily.
Hallelujah! It's a short one. The house wins. Nice doing business with you. Hey.
Shut the blinds. Get them down. God. What?
There's a pulse. Stethoscope. Just barely, but he's alive. Get the warden right away. You, stay here.
I don't like covering for your damn incompetence, George.
Governor Thorpe will have a brief statement. There will be no questions.
It is my duty to inform you that Jeremy Dillon has survived tonight's electrocution. He is alive, but in critical condition. And while this evening's circumstances are unfortunate, I truly believe that our compassion should not be directed towards Mr. Dillon, but rather rightfully should remain with his victims and their still suffering families. In the event Mr. Dillon survives, he will be executed without delay and in full accordance with the law. Nothing more at this time, thank you.
Mr. Santos, any response for the governor?
With all due respect to the victims' families, the governor seems to have forgotten one of the central concepts of our Bill of Rights, which is that each of us, including my client, is to be protected against cruel and unusual punishment. Mr. Dillon may have done some terrible things, but he is still a human being. And I'll be damned if I'm going to see him subjected for a second time to anything as remotely hideous as what we just witnessed. How you feeling?
Pain. Lots of pain.
Not bad. I'll see if I can get you something for it.
Hey, I wonder what happened to me.
You're still here.
Where am I?
You're in the infirmary. There was an accident and you survived Sparky.
Sparky? I don't understand.
Apparently a bolt of lightning struck the transformer.
Who are you?
I'm your attorney. There's a couple of things we need. Jeremy?
Paul, I need some help here.
What's going on here? Honey, let me go.
Give him something to calm you.
Why are you doing this to me? Let me go. Let me go. Oh.
Is he okay now?
Yeah.
Dr. J, when can I have him back?
Not sure. Given what he's been through, there's bound to be brain damage. A scan should tell us more. But his burns are healing so rapidly. Very unusual in such a short time.
As soon as he's physically able, he's going back on the row.
You're on death row. They tried to execute you last week.
What, is this some kind of joke?
Not to me. You were sentenced to die in the electric chair. That's how you got those burns. 3 people were killed. 3 young women, if you recall.
You're saying I'm a murderer?
It's on videotape. I can show it to you if you'd like.
What are you talking about? Why are you doing this to me, man?
Don't try to con me, pal.
I'm not trying to con you.
I'm not about to believe that you have forgotten every single detail of the 3 murders you committed.
I don't remember. I told you, okay? I don't remember you. I don't remember any of this.
I'm not a killer.
Dr. Riggs, sign here, please.
Thank you.
You bet.
Do I feel remorse? For what? For them? No. I feel no remorse. I was always in control. It was a primal thing. Sexual. I was attracted to them. I just wanted to dominate them.
Good morning.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Riggs.
Riggs? Do I know you?
No, we haven't met before.
You look familiar. Please tell me you're my wife.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's all right. You know what day it is today?
No.
Year?
No.
Where were you born?
Tallahassee.
When's your birthday?
July 29th. When's yours?
What's your name?
Jeremy Dillon.
Could you write it down for me?
What, do you want my autograph? You look like a Leo to me. Are you a Leo? August?
Now, could you fold this in half? And in half again?
Why am I doing this?
To see if everything's still working.
Everything's still working, except my memory, of course. So can you tell me what I'm doing here? What's happened to me?
It'd be more helpful to both of us if you try to remember that.
I can't. Can't you just at least tell me when you think I'll get out of here?
As soon as you're feeling better, you can leave here. I have some more questions I'd like to ask you, but I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, well, I look forward to that. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps some petty pace.
Dr. Riggs. So, what do you think?
I just had the one session with him. It could be amnesia. It's too soon to tell.
I don't want this dragged out.
Well, the man was electrocuted, Warden. That makes everything complicated, and I need the time.
The governor wants him back in that chair, and so do I.
I'll do what I can.
You're coming along nicely.
Do you know when I can get out of here?
I'm not sure. I'll check for you.
Sheila, it's your husband? I'll put it through.
Excuse me. Hi, honey. I'm really sorry. I was in a hurry. I started to clean up, but I'll take care of it as soon as I get home. I'm really sorry, honey.
Stop crying!
Governor, to what will the pleasure?
Cut the shit, George. I wasn't just in the neighborhood. Gentlemen. You realize Matt Santos got Dillon a stay of execution?
I know, but he's only got 14 days. He's not going to get any more.
He wouldn't have gotten that if you could have carried out a simple electrocution, George. If this keeps going, I may lose my job, and you will certainly lose yours.
We've taken extra precautions for the next time. I have 2 backup generators.
We have to get to the next time, George. The poll in this morning's Times reflects a 23-point drop in support of the death penalty, which, in case you may have forgotten, is the issue which got me elected. And now Santos is all over the talk shows saying, Dillon's a new man. What is going on?
Nobody's going to believe that.
I don't care what they believe. I want him dead before they can think about it. Now, what does the shrink's report say?
I don't have it yet. It won't make any difference to the court. The law fully supports re-execution.
Let me rephrase this for you. I busted my hump to get you this position, George, and you sure as shit better set this whole thing right for me and quickly. Nice seeing you again, George.
Don't go home tonight. I know it's been bad.
That's enough, Dillon.
But it'll be even worse tonight.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this. The undead man walking. Nice haircut, pussy boy.
Good to see you, Dillon.
Welcome back, my friend. You are reborn now.
Hey, Del Ricchio. What's the matter? That chair didn't work? Why don't you stick him in here with me for about 30 seconds? I'll take care of him, huh?
Shut up, Quinn.
Your personal belongings, sir.
Hey, pussy boy. You expect me to believe you don't remember me? Huh? You don't remember what we got going on? I'm gonna refresh your memory, baby. Hey, haircut. Pussy boy. They tell me they fried your memory, huh? Well, I'm gonna unfry it for you. I'm glad they didn't kill you, baby. 'Cause you spilled my blood. Now I'm gonna spill some of yours. Payback's a bitch, ain't it?
Stop the executions now! State of Florida, you can't hide! We charge you with homicide!
Hello, Jeremy.
Hi.
You feel like talking today?
Sure.
Do you mind if I record this? They, told me you had a bad headache last night.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I had this pain. It's right in the center. It was like a sharp kind of shooting pain, like a jolt.
Any memories associated with the pain?
Did you go to Northwest Florida College?
No.
Did you look like this girl?
What's this girl's name?
Marcy, Maggie, I forget.
Is she a friend of yours?
I don't remember.
What do you remember about her?
Well, she had this beautiful chestnut hair and the softest skin. She had these incredible eyes, these liquid brown eyes with these long eyelashes. You have long eyelashes and brown eyes.
Tell me more about the girl.
Well, I remember wanting to have sex with her.
Did you have sex with her?
I'm not sure.
How old were you then?
I was in school, so I must have been 21, 22, something like that.
So that would have been around 81? That's the year Challenger exploded.
Challenger? What's that?
That space shuttle that blew up right after takeoff. Do you remember that?
No. No, I don't remember that. You're trying to trick me, aren't you? Why are you doing that?
We're just talking. What do you remember after college?
Nothing. Waking up here, that's it. Look, I don't know what's happened to me. I don't feel capable of doing these things that they say I've done. I mean, how could I do these things and have no memory of it at all?
It's a standardized test. It's designed to give us a psychological profile.
He was describing Mary Stedman, his first murder victim. She was in a psychology class at Florida Northwest College. There's nothing wrong with his memory.
Maybe so. Just give me a little more time, and then you can be sure.
Well, that's all you've got, is a little time. Oh. The Challenger. It didn't happen in 81.
That's right. You might just have to admit that I know what I'm doing.
Dylan. Hey, Dylan, it's fast. It's all right, old friend. I heard about your memory. We'll get reacquainted soon enough. We used to chat quite a bit. We still can, you know. You want something to read? I've got library privileges tomorrow.
I'm okay.
God reaching down from the heavens like that. It's not every day that a miracle happens.
You're not like the others. Why do you think I'm telling the truth?
There's something about you now, friend. It takes two to understand the truth. One to speak, and another to hear.
What was I like before all this?
You were a man in search of a soul.
Hey, Fez? There is something I'd like to read.
Okay, friend. Okay.
Mary Stedman.
Mary. You see the resemblance?
What's going through your mind when you compare her to me?
Well, she's beautiful. What, are you fishing for compliments? Did I know her well?
She was your first victim.
How did she die?
You beat her to death, then sexually assaulted her corpse.
No. It didn't happen like that. You tried to confuse me.
What makes you think that?
Because she was raped and then killed. Not the other way around.
How do you know that?
It says right here in the coroner's report. It doesn't say anything like that going on with a dead body. What, are you trying to make me angry? What is this?
What have I said that would make you angry?
You're always trying to trick me. Why are you doing that? Are you like this with everybody? Huh? Or is it just men? Huh? What's with you?
We can continue this discussion tomorrow, Jeremy.
I had another headache last night. When the pain was gone, I had this memory.
Go on.
It was a plane crash. But I saw this man, he put an explosive in the luggage compartment. And then there was this huge fireball falling from the sky into this field of white.
Do you remember anything else?
No, that's it.
Well, if anything else comes back to you, please tell me.
Tell you? Or tell both of you?
Hi, Sheila.
You have a minute, Doctor?
Sure. What happened to you?
Oh, I'm okay. It's not about that. Maybe it's nothing, but Dylan said something to me. I didn't know what to make of it at the time. He told me not to go home the night my husband did this. He warned me it would happen, and it did. How could he have known that?
Hey, Dylan, got something for you. Take a look at John 20. Talks about the resurrection. That's where you will find the answers you're looking for, friend.
Hey, thanks, Fez.
Anytime, my man.
It was just 2 miles after takeoff from Boston International when the Jet Atlantic 737 exploded and plummeted to the earth in a fireball of flames. Witnesses in the area described seeing a huge explosion. Sources tell us that a bomb is suspected.
Dillon's predicting the future?
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
You're darn right it's a coincidence. Planes crash all the time. Half the country is covered in snow. I could predict a plane crash. It doesn't mean I have psychic powers.
There's something else. Take a look at these.
What am I looking at?
Signatures evolve over time. Compare these. The one Jeremy just signed is similar to this one from 12 years ago, but the one from just before the execution is very different.
So he's reverted back to his old style of writing. So what?
There's more. I have the results of the written test.
I'm listening.
According to the test, he's basically normal.
Well, then he's just outwitted you, Doc. He's smarter than the test.
That's not possible. The test is infallible. Maybe what's happened to Jeremy Dillon is not unlike electroshock therapy.
Which means?
Which means it's possible the change in him is genuine.
Playtime, Dillon. Spike at 32.
You can play that born-again good book routine with Fez. In my book, you're still a piece of shit.
Doc, this was found in Dillon's cell. Take a look inside. Amnestic disorder due to head trauma. Now, if I were faking the symptoms of amnesia, it sounds like something I'd want to read.
Thank you, Warden.
Weller.
Yes, sir.
Afternoon, Jeremy. The warden gave me this. Why are you reading about amnesia?
To understand what's happening to me.
Well, why didn't you just ask me?
Because I don't trust you. You're always trying to confuse me. I ask you a question, you ask me one back. It's bullshit.
What is it that you want to know?
I want to know who I am. I want to know exactly what I did. I want to know everything.
Well, right now, it's not clear that you're ready to hear it all. It might do you more harm than good.
More harm? They're going to electrocute me. How much more harm can it do than that?
Okay, fair enough. Let's talk some more about the murders.
No. I don't want to talk. I want you to tell me. Just tell me, okay? And I want to know what's in those files. Now, you can do that.
Okay. Please sit down. If it becomes too much for you, we'll stop. Okay?
All right.
We've talked about Mary Stedman. She disappeared in March of 1982. Her body was found 27 months later, buried in that field. Tiffany Barrett. She was a 19-year-old sophomore. Her blood and hair fibers were found in the back of your car. Do you want me to stop?
No. No, just keep going.
Casey Hollister. She was 20 years old. She was found dead in the Beta Chi house. She'd been raped and beaten to death like Mary and Tiffany. That's it. That's all of it.
How could I have done this? How could I have done this? Please, please help me. Please help me.
Dylan. Hey, Dylan. What was it like? Being in the chair.
I don't remember.
Maybe I'm glad you're down. I'm not sure. I want to know how it's gonna feel.
You won't have to worry about that.
You want to know how it feels, Tyler? I'll tell you how it feels. It feels like they're giving you an animal with a bolt of lightning. Huh? How about that, Dylan? Oh, I forgot. You're a good boy now. You don't remember, huh?
Why don't you quit riding his ass, Quinn? You can't make a move on the boy through me. You can't make a move at all.
Why are you blocking me, Dylan? Why are you protecting this little shit? He killed a 9.5-year-old boy. He's short eyes. You stabbed me in the back, and now you're blocking me on him? You rat bastard! I'll get your ass! Dylan, you piece of shit! You're mine! You're mine! God, Dylan! Dylan! Dylan, I'll kill you, motherfucker!
We got the state of execution to try and deal with the cruel and unusual issue, and I'm trying for a clemency hearing. But to be honest, we don't really have a lot to go on.
Look, Matt, I'm not that person anymore. I could never do those things now.
That may be, but your sentence is based on the things you've already done, not on who you are.
But can we tell them about these images that I see? There's this girl. She's kidnapped, and I think I know where she is. I can help them find her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to sign that, please?
You don't believe me?
That's not necessarily
No,
true.
you don't.
No, it's not necessarily the case. I can't go to the governor and say he's having visions all of a sudden.
Even if it's the truth?
Even if it's the truth, he'll laugh. There may be something there, but right now you need to stick to what you can prove, what's verifiable. And hope you catch a break.
Whatever it takes to keep me alive.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
You have a minute?
Sure.
Wanted to thank you for getting the results of Jeremy's psych test into me so quickly. I appreciate that.
Sure.
One thing I don't understand, though, how can a serial killer take that test and have it come up completely clear of psychopathic tendencies? You have any idea about that?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that with you. You know that.
I know, yeah. I don't suppose you'd be willing, then, to testify on Jeremy's behalf, assuming the governor allows a clemency hearing.
My role is simply to examine him and evaluate the extent of his injuries. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Did you see his first execution?
No.
His head literally burst into flames. I keep thinking about that when I'm talking to him. There used to be something wrong in it, you know, a sense of a dark side to him that would always show up in his eyes.
It's not there anymore. It could be that the Jeremy Dillon the state wants to kill is already dead.
I had another one last night. Another episode. You were there.
What did you see?
Somebody close to you was dying. You have a man in your life, don't you? And you're lovers, aren't you?
You stupid! Stupid, aren't you? You're not dead, too!
He didn't kill the boy.
What boy? Who didn't kill the boy?
Eddie Tyler. He didn't kill the boy.
Thanks for coming on such short notice.
Well, it must be important. Thought you were gonna be too busy to see me for a while. What? What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about you. How broad-minded is the FBI these days?
You want to know about the Bureau, or you want to know about me?
Okay, you. Have you ever brought a psychic in on one of your cases?
Yeah, once or twice. Why?
Some weird things have been happening in this case of mine. If I gave you the specifics and location of a dead body, would you check it out?
Based on what? Based on a psychic tip?
More like a psychic sketch.
Who drew this?
Jeremy Dillon. All I ask is that you check it out.
Hey there. What are you guys up to?
Nothing. What are you up to?
Oh, not much. Listen, why don't you do me a favor and take a walk with Agent Marshall here and the police officer back up to the cars, all right?
Blake!
Plates match Dillon's sketch.
Open it up.
Hey.
Sir Santos.
It's Blake, how you doing?
Good.
They're bringing him down now.
Great. What's on your mind?
You want to break the good news about the Nettles case, or shall I?
I'll tell him about the Nettles boy. You get him to talk about the girl.
All right. And if that pans out, we're gonna need some help from you guys.
It's possible. Depends what he's got for us.
I want the Bureau to testify that my client stepped forward voluntarily and that his help was critical.
I'm not sure the Bureau's testimony is going to mean much in a state case.
We'll take what we can get.
I'll see what I can do.
Fair enough.
All right, hold up. Let me, Here, all right. Here you go, Charlie.
Jeremy, this is Special Agent Blake from the FBI.
I recognize you. You're the man in her life. I was right about the body. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Partially, yes. They ID'd the remains this morning. Ted Nettles, he was 9 years old and he was murdered in 1989. Eddie Tyler found parts of the body, and being an ex-con, they assumed he did it, but all the new evidence points to the kid's father, Boyd Nettles.
So, Eddie Tyler's innocent.
It looks that way.
He'll be released?
Yeah. It may take a while, but it's gonna happen. You said something about a A girl who was missing?
Yes, tell us about her.
Well, she can see these huge smokestacks. There's 4 of them. She can't get out. He won't let her go. He's going to kill her soon.
Who? Who's gonna kill her?
I don't know his name. Her name's Lisa.
How do you know that?
Because that's what he called her when he came into the trailer. These smokestacks are in an abandoned power plant.
What's this?
That's what she can see.
Go! Go, go, go! FBI, get out! Don't move!
All right, get her untied. Come on, make sure she's all right. Don't be afraid. We're gonna get you out of here.
Got her hands? Yeah.
Let's get this guy.
It's gonna be okay. All right, miss. Come on, this way.
FBI agents stormed this trailer near a power plant in Asheville this morning, where they found 13-year-old Lisa Rutledge, who had been reported missing 6 days ago. A bizarre footnote to this case is the apparent involvement of convicted serial killer Jeremy Dillon as an advisor to the FBI. According to reports confirmed by his defense attorney, Matt Santos, Jeremy Dillon was consulted by FBI Special Agent Gary Blake.
Earlier today, federal agents arrested Boyd Nettles for the 1989 murder of his 9-year-old son, Tim. Jeremy Dillon's lawyer, Matt Santos, said the FBI was intrigued by Dillon's psychic ability. The boy's body was discovered in the trunk of an abandoned vehicle on the outskirts of the swampland near his home. Edward Eddie Tyler is on death row.
Hey, Dillon. I got a vision of your future. I can see you looking in my eyes as I choke your last breath out of you.
Hey, is it true, Dillon? I can't believe I'm hearing right.
Yeah, Tyler? You're going home.
Hey, thanks, Dillon. I owe you my life.
Okay, let me listen to this.
For the 1989 murder of his 9-year-old son, Tim.
Mama. Damn it.
Son.
How are you? What about Dillon, man? I gotta try to help him somehow.
You're already helping him. More than you know, believe me.
Hey, Slick. Guess what? Your fan club's growing. Money for your defense? What do we got? Proposals of marriage? Woo, woo. Couple of nude photos. You don't mind. I'm gonna hold on to these. Is that all right with you? And guess what? You won't believe this. They're talking a book and a movie deal. Huh? You can't tell me you don't remember what you did, huh? Huh? Sooner or later, man, you ain't gonna be able to keep all these lies straight, and you're not gonna hold your fucking mud, are you? Are you? And then we're gonna find out who the real Dillon is, huh? Huh, killer? Unless you want to take the easy way out. Huh? Save the state some money, save me some aggravation. You understand where I'm coming from, right, partner? It's my party this time.
Mr. Halloran, you feel that in your 9 years in prison, you have come to accept the responsibility for killing your wife?
Yes, ma'am. Sirs. I have thought about it a lot. I blame myself every single day for what happened. And it's a hard thing to live with. But I'm a different person now. And I just want to get out and try and do something good with the time that's left to me. You know, maybe make up in some small way for for the bad that I'd done.
Thank you, Mr. Halloran.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
We will now hear from Lydia Stedman on behalf of the victim's family.
I don't think men like Jim Halloran spend their time in prison blaming themselves for their actions. I wish they did. In my experience, they blame others. Furthermore, there is nothing in this man's file that demonstrates remorse or any inkling of rehabilitation. I'm asking you to keep Jim Halloran for the full term of his sentence. Given the opportunity, there is every reason to believe that this man will kill again.
All right, talk more.
I've been real patient, pussy boy, but it's my time now. I want you to turn around and look me in the eyes, because I ain't a backstabber like you. Huh? Now I got the gift, and you got no future.
Other local news this morning, there are reports from Mauer Penitentiary that a nearly fatally wounded Jeremy Dillon was found in the exercise yard. His wounds were apparently the result of an attempted suicide. Prison sources would not reveal how or when Dillon was found, and all attempts to reach his attorney...
Jeremy Dillon was not on the verge of suicide.
Who says so?
I do.
You're emotionally attached to this case.
No, I'm attached to the truth. What's being done to find out who did this to him?
Doctor, you're forgetting yourself.
I'm simply asking a question.
We're doing what we can. We simply have no witnesses.
Well, something has to be done about his safety.
Well, it's been done. Now my hands are full. I have the governor breathing down my neck. I have the born-agains thinking that Dillon's the second coming. And now you. Now cut me some slack.
Hey, we're the same blood type, you know? Nobody believes that official story. You weren't reborn to take your own life. The good Lord would take you in his own good time, and not before.
Thanks, Fizz.
I know the truth. The good Lord is still working his miracles. Just look at you. You still got that glow, friend. Still got that glow.
Look at here. Y'all shouldn't have, you know that? It's really just too much. I'm just too late. It's over. See you, Ray. Take care of yourself, Tom. See you later, Miss Liddy.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not feeling suicidal.
No, I didn't think so.
This is for you. I hope I did you justice.
This is really good.
I was inspired.
Tell me what happened. Who did this to you?
Doesn't matter. One way or another, I'm dead anyway. Nothing's gonna change that. I'm not gonna fight this execution anymore.
You have to.
People just want to see me dead. They'll never believe I'm not a killer.
I believe you, Jeremy.
Sit him down.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This clemency board is now in session and ready to hear from you, Mr. Santos.
Thank you, Governor. Now, obviously, Mr. Dillon's guilt is not in question here today. What is in question is his sentence. And while there may be some legal precedent for a case like this, a man surviving his own execution, there is certainly no precedent for the extent of profound change that has taken place in Jeremy these past weeks. I have known him for 8 years, and he is no longer the person who committed those crimes for which he was originally sentenced to die. This man has brought a killer to justice, has freed an innocent man, a man the state was poised to execute. A kidnapped child who was facing an almost certain brutal death is alive and safe with her parents as we speak because this man interceded on her behalf. Now, clearly, gentlemen, something extraordinary has happened here. And as the public opinion polls have shown us, we need to re-examine our intentions very carefully before we send Mr. Dillon to the electric chair for a second go-round.
Let's not confuse the issue and interject politics into this forum, shall we?
Every religion in the world preaches forgiveness and redemption. Given the circumstances, I believe Mr. Dillon has proven himself worthy of both.
And Mr. Santos, you may very well be right. But I'm not inclined to play the role of a second judge and jury without an argument so compelling that everyone in this room, that would include the
I did a little cross-referencing on Dillon's files. Before his murder conviction, he was in general prison population, and guess who his cellmate was? Boyd Nettles. Nettles was doing time on an assault charge.
You think Nettles told him about the body?
Killers talk shop.
What about Lisa Rutledge? She'd be dead if he hadn't shown you that sketch.
Lauren, for all we know, he could have been pen pals with the man who abducted her.
No, it sounds like you're looking for something to discredit him.
You call Dr. Lauren Riggs?
Morning.
Dr. Riggs is the psychiatrist at Mauer Penitentiary. She's a widely acknowledged expert in criminal psychology. Dr. Riggs, over these past weeks, you have been evaluating Mr. Dillon's mental state. Have you reached any conclusions?
Jeremy Dillon's suffering from what we refer to as amnestic disorder due to head trauma. The electrocution affected parts of his brain. Something's happened that's altered his personality and erased a large block of his memory.
Which, according to your written statement, would include his memory of the crimes for which he was originally sentenced to die.
That's right.
And if I'm not mistaken, the trauma of this electrocution may also have resulted in this gift that Mr. Dillon now has?
That's possible, yes.
What recommendation would you make to the clemency panel?
Quite frankly, I came into this situation a skeptic. I expected to examine Jeremy Dillon and recommend him back for execution. However, if science can gain a better understanding of what has changed this man, of what has neutralized whatever violent impulses he may have had, then we have an opportunity to use that knowledge to treat violent criminals. So instead of simply punishing the criminal, we have a chance to prevent the crime.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Is there anything else, Mr. Santos?
No, sir.
Good. Ms. Stedman, I know you have a statement you'd like to make.
I don't see a changed man, and I'm outraged that I have to listen to people who, for their own selfish motives, are trying to reinvent this monster as some sort of god. I see a man who knows exactly who he is and what he's done. The man who brutally raped and murdered my sister. I'm asking that the sentence agreed upon by a jury be carried out. I ask for justice.
I have something I'd like to say to Mr. Stedman.
No, I'd like to hear what he has to say.
Then make it brief.
Thank you. Words cannot express how deeply sorry I am that my actions have caused you so much suffering and grief. And I don't consider myself worthy of forgiveness. I've heard that with forgiveness, there may be some peace. And Miss Stedman, I wish you that.
There is no forgiveness for what you've done. Not in me, and not in God.
No, wait, listen. Please, nothing. Not even my death can ever bring your sister back. But if, by dying, I can bring you some comfort, then I'm willing to die.
All right, that's enough. We need to have a break here.
No. If I did this, I deserve to die. Let's just get this over with. I don't...
Mr. Dillon? Mr. Dillon.
You know. Stop me!
I can't believe I didn't see it.
No, don't beat yourself up over this. He had me going, too. He had millions of people going.
Yeah, but I should have known better.
I appeal to woman's biggest weakness, her vanity. I talk to them, but more important, I listen to them. They trusted me. That's the power that I have over women. All women, winning their trust. And then...
I've ordered round-the-clock watch on you till this is over.
Hi, you guys. Hey, don't forget the sorority meeting on Monday. Have a good time. Bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
A daring escape this afternoon. Serial killer Jeremy Dillon is still at large.
He is considered extremely dangerous. Residents are asked...
Bob! What about Jefferson Randolph? Who is he? You thought you inspired such adulation that I'd do anything for you. George, Janet killed the boy.
You'll say that in court?
I will. Elevator shaft. Who? Jefferson Randolph?
My fourth husband, Mike, darling.
No.
Make me crazy. Hello?
Do you know who this is?
Yes.
I'm sorry I ran out on you like that. I didn't have any choice. I had to do this.
Where are you?
You wouldn't understand.
You have to come back, Jeremy.
I can't. I have to know. I have to know if I'm him.
Why are you calling me?
You're the only one who listens. Lauren, would you forgive me if I killed again? Lauren, you're not talking. Is something distracting you?
Your words are distracting me.
He's there, isn't he? He's listening.
Who?
Blake.
No, there's no one here.
There's Special Agent Blake of the FBI. He's tracing the call, isn't he?
No, it's just me here.
You were never a good liar.
Bingo. We got him.
All right, we're on our way. I'm leaving a couple of agents with you.
Up front, go, go.
Go!
You're okay.
How you doing? Blake. Looks like he had a bite to eat, made a phone call, and got the hell out of Dodge.
The hell is he up to?
I asked Lydia Stedman how she had come to terms with the death of her sister. She replied, by helping others through their grief. I hope that you find that help in her presence. Lydia?
I regret seeing so many people here tonight. It saddens me that this many people in my community have been touched by violent crime. If there's one significant thing I want to leave with you tonight, it's hope.
Hello?
I'm sorry I hung up on you before. It was too soon for you to find me.
But you want me to find you now?
Yes. Then I think you'll understand.
Oh, I do understand. You had me convinced that you'd changed.
No. No, Lauren, you have to believe me. I have changed. I know it.
You betrayed me.
No. My escape wasn't a betrayal. A terrible thing is about to happen. I saw it.
Saw what?
Find me.
Yes. We loved them, and they were brutally taken from us. But the irony is, the only way we can honor their life is not to become a second victim. Only then can we keep their spirits alive. Thank you very much.
You were right, Miss Lydia. I was just looking for someone to blame, and I came up with you. Cool, huh? Breeze there, Spark.
Get an ambulance! Somebody help him! Oh, God.
What happened?
You just saved my life.
Jeremy.
I saw Lydia covered in blood. I had to stop it. It couldn't happen. Now you finally know the truth.
You said I'd lose him.
I said you'd lose someone close to you.
It was you.
Do you wish last rites?
Yes.
Almighty God, with whom do live the spirits of just men made perfect after they are delivered from their earthly prison, we humbly commend the soul of this thy servant, our dear brother, into thy hands, as into the redemption.
Yes.
Forgiveness.
I forgive you.
And most merciful Savior, beseeching thee that it may be precious in thy sight, wash it, we pray thee, in the blood of that immaculate Lamb that was slain to take away the sins of the world, that whatsoever defilements it may have contracted through the lusts of the flesh or the wiles of Satan, being purged and borne away, it may be presented pure and without spot before thee, through the merits of Jesus Christ, thine only Son, our Lord.